There we are. Hello, everybody! I never remember what screen I actually get blah, blah, blah. I never remember what screen I actually set myself up on to be live with you all. Also, oh no, is chat not show? Do we not have? Okay, hold on. One second. Can you get chat up on the window for me?
Hi, folks.
Hello, everybody.
She's a professional. She has been doing this for a long time.
Oh, wait. You just had it hidden? I didn't realize it was hidden. I thought it was something you did on stream last.
No, I just turned on notifications.
Oh my god, I'm a fool. I am a professional, and I've been doing this for years, and I'm an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I am sometimes a fool. Hello, Stanley's Toy Channel and Charlie. How are you guys doing today? Hope everybody who's lurking in chat is having a great time. Did I walked too far away from my music, and so it ended, and I was like, why do I not hear music anymore? Are you guys ready to paint? I am ready to paint. Is one of these dead? One of these is dead. Okay, cool, awesome. I'll fix that in a second. You be quiet. I am unprepared. Is anybody surprised? Is anybody surprised that I am unprepared? Because I'm not. I never give myself enough time, is really what I realize. I never give myself enough time. So give me 1 second, I need to grab some brushes. Really, I specifically needed one brush because I just didn't have quite the size that I needed. So we're working on a little bit of a smaller character today. Not like super small, she's actually still quite large, but a bit more detailed than what the brushes I currently had on screen. Let me get her focused. Look at my beautiful tree lady. So I've already based her in Seraphim Sepia. She was originally primed in, I believe, either Gracie or Wraithbone. I can't remember which now. And then I base coated her just entirely in Seraphim Sepia because she's a tree. And I figured that would work. Peter, welcome. I am so glad to have you here. I hope you enjoy yourself. Oh, speaking of stumbling in here, I should post. You reminded me. I don't know why you stumbling in here reminded me of this, but thank you, Peter, because you reminded me that I should share a copy of the link in my Discord to my patrons to let them know, hey, I'm live, because, you know, that's sensible of me. That is the sensible thing. Go over to servers. They updated Discord, like, mobile recently, and it throws me slightly off. All right. Let's say, hey guys, I'm live. Come hang out. There we go. And paste. There is a link there. It's the correct link. The other day I shared a link in Discord. It was the link to a wrong stream. It was a stream that I had done, obviously, but it was definitely one that yeah, it was the wrong stream. Oathsworn. Just doing one more post. One more post. Give me 1 second. Oh, thank you. I really, really liked the way that my Christmas Marine turned out. Actually, I have him in here because I haven't actually taken him off the stand since I talked about him yesterday when I was doing some filming. But look, here he is. This is the Marine from today's video. If you have not watched it already, shame on you. No, I'm kidding. Totally not shame on you, but do go watch it after this live stream is over. I worked really hard on this guy. We actually worked on him live a little bit, so you guys can see some of that on there. And yeah, I'm really, really proud of the way that he turned out. I love my derp little holly design. I think it turned out cute. It's not... The shadows and highlights don't exactly make sense, I realized. Like, after I did it, I was like, I didn't really have a form or a reason for this. And they kind of look like weed leaves. Not gonna lie. But I actually do enjoy the way that they come out. And I actually think the gamer's grass tufts that I put on here just add an extra level. Plus, I love that the only blue tones are really on the base. It turned out great. Turned out super good. We'll put him there while I finish doing this quick post. You want to check out some Oathsworn into the Deepwood miniatures. I'm live painting some. Boop. Paste. Okay. There we go. All right, perfect. Excellent. We did it. We promoted the stream. Good job, everybody. I'm proud of you all. Oh yeah, I did. I did the entire video with the Space Marine without the glasses on because I kept getting just terrible glare. We had it was really overcast the day that we filmed, and I think because of that, we were just getting weird lighting coming in through the windows. And we don't have ways to block out the upper windows. We can lower the curtains on the lower ones, but we have really big windows because we have a very tall ceiling where we live, and it just was not happening. So I went ahead and just was like, I don't need to see. I'm not reading a script. I'm just speaking from my gut. And so I winged it, and we went from there. It worked out really well. Thank you, Silverman. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I've been working on honing them over the years. I think now at this point, is the channel 3-ish years old now? 20. Did I start it in 2020? I think I did. I think I started it in 2020 technically, or maybe the very end of 2019. But I think it was 2020. I think it was February or January. So I think we're going on our 3rd or 4th year now, and wild. I have some big goals for this year. I want to try getting us closer to the 100K subscriber count. That would be amazing. We've been slowly building our way towards that. But I haven't really been pushing that much, and I really want to work on that this year, or I guess in 2024. But I forgot what the original topic was. It was something about, painting skills, because Silverman complimented me. Yes. I have been working on painting consistently for about 4 years-ish now. 3 to 4-ish years. I can't remember. And I think it's been finally starting to pay off. I think I've always been... not to toot my own horn or anything, but I've been decent. I feel I have gotten battle-ready looking miniatures up out the wazoo. I think I'm very good at that. But I really want to strive to, challenge myself this year and force myself to go the extra mile on the miniatures. And I think that the, my little Marine here was a good first... Focus, please. Was a good first attempt. Why am I so dark? Hold on, let me see if I can get one of my other lights on, because I feel like everything's super dark. I feel like I'm lit well, but I feel like the table is not lit well. I need to invest. Redgrass Games. I don't think you watch my videos, but if you do, I would love to try out your light. Would you like to sponsor a stream or two, and we could test it out and see how it works with lighting up my table? Because I swear, I love that, I think, because it looks really good. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Hello, Bob. Welcome to the stream. Oh my God, giving him a little Skaven elf friend. Well, I do have the red gobbo, so he could be teamed up with him. Let's see, I have him over here actually. I'm just grabbing him real quick because I actually want to take some pictures of them together. I have the red gobbo from last year. Oh God, they're not focusing at all. Hold on. I need to gently hold both of them with one hand. All right, there we go, and then boop. Yay! So they go together actually pretty well. I hadn't actually put them together at all yet, but they do look handsome together. Man, I really go the extra mile for my Christmas ones actually, now that I'm looking at it. That is just, I like the holidays. I like the holidays, everybody. I really like the candy cane sword too. That was completely inspired and totally stolen from Jessica Negri. I watched her, I don't know if you guys follow Jessica or not. As a fellow creative and ethot, I like to support her, and I try to watch her content that she puts out. And she did a great, beautiful set as a Christmas angel. And in the video talking about making that costume, she talked about creating, turning a sword that she had from a previous cosplay into a candy cane sword. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, that's what I'm going to do on my Space Marine. I thought it was really cool. All right, let's get to painting. Let's get to painting because we've got some paints ready. I have pulled some colors. So she is meant to, this is a character from Oathsworn. If you guys aren't familiar with it, I've gushed about Oathsworn on the channel a lot recently. They sponsored an episode because they sent me basically the game. And it blows me away. Like genuinely, like I have received and also just played and purchased a bunch of big box adventure games, and there have been some that have been very cool, and there have been some that have been, they're fine, but they're not really, like, there's nothing that grabs me. Oathsworn really impressed me because all of the characters are modular. Let's see, where is her? Because I think even she's modular. She might be one of the few oh, I did not paint that side of the arm. Oh no, she is. Okay, so all of the PC characters are modular, and they can switch out what weapons they hold, which is really, really neat. And you might have seen me paint the Ice Bear previously. Well, she's the other character that I'm running in my campaign right now, and I want to continue working on her because I've kind of neglected it for like 3 weeks. And since Chaos Cultist and I are going to be taking a little bit of a break when it comes to producing like completed videos next week, we wanted to get in some more games of Oathsworn. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna get my miniature finished up because he's got both of his characters completely painted already. He is so much faster than me. It is very, very funny. That is true, Peter. That is one of the big problems with like the Christmas stuff is, yeah, you feel like you can only put them on for a certain time of the year, but honestly, I don't really mind that, and I do think, like, I do genuinely, because I don't super enjoy the classic ultramarine color scheme, like the blue and yellow is fine, but I find it kind of boring to paint. I'm actually genuinely considering just converting every single ultramarine specific model that I may have from Games Workshop because I've just accumulated a number of them over the years just because, you know, eventually you're going to get some with the little ultramarine U on it. I am genuinely considering just converting all of them into Christmas Marines and just having a little like kill team force maybe, or like 500 point force of just dumb Sanguinalia obsessed ultramarines who are just I in my head, they are, because they got stuck on this ice planet that was just very already Sanguinalia obsessed, you know, Christmas basically in 40k, that they had to adapt to that to just be able to like even help the people and survive themselves and like keep their group together and going. So they all converted, and then they just kind of sort of sunk into the doctrine of Holly Jolly Christmas. And then but there's a squig, like a big horned squig that also is living on the planet with maybe a bunch of goblins. Maybe he's got goblin elves, like evil elves or something. Haven't got that far into the story in regards to the idea, but there's a big horned squig, and that's Krampus. That's the concept. I love it. Wouldn't that be funny? Well, no. See, it would need to be in July. It would need to be in July because it's Christmas in July is the whole like the joke, right? Because it's 6 months apart. That's the overtone. That's why I do it. That's why I dye it, is so that I can look like an anime character. All right, focus, Angela. What do we want to do? Let's look at this model because I haven't looked at her in a while. So she is a tree lady. I'm thinking that I want to do her flesh with a little tint of green. So I'm leaning towards either Plague Bearer's flesh or Gut Ripper flesh because Games Workshop is obsessed with calling the paints after fleshes, actually, of their characters. They have a weird obsession with that, don't they? Weird. Get the paint took up. I think I might need my, what's the thing called? Oh, my brain's tired. Vortex mixer, that's what it is. That's better. That is better. Time for the vortex, exactly. Alright. Okay, now we're looking good. I think this is going to be more transparent. So let's hold off on this. I might end up putting this color tone on her outfit a little bit. And do the more transparent color tone for her fleshy flesh. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. We're gonna go with it and hope that I don't hate it. Because that's pretty much what I do. I just wing it a lot of the time with my colors. Alright. Let's make sure to thin this down a smidge. We don't want it to be... don't want it to be too dark immediately. Because that way we can layer it up if I really like what's happening. Alright, let's start with... I'm just trying to define... Okay, I'm just trying to define where her clothes are and where her armor is and where her flesh is. So I think... Let's start with her leg. Oh, by the way, how is the music for you guys? Is it too soft? Like, is it a good place? Or is it too loud? Please do let me know. She's got a little dagger on her thigh. That's so cute. I hadn't even noticed. See, this is why we're going careful and slow with this. Because there are sometimes hard to... words. It is sometimes hard to tell. It's good. Music is good. Excellent. Thank you guys for very quickly responding to that. Appreciate it. Y'all are the best. Anybody got some exciting Christmas plans for this weekend? I know a lot of people might be celebrating it over the weekend since it's on technically like Monday, is it? It's not the 25th this year. I'm not actually doing too much. We're taking a pretty chill year this year. The Chaos Cultist and I. Which I've been enjoying, honestly. I think we've needed it. The season's been a little stressful, so it's nice to take some time. We're planning on playing some Oathsworn, hence why I'm working on my miniature. But other than that, we don't have any, like, major plans for things to do. Some things you never thought you'd paint. Bark thighs. Oh, I should put some music back on for myself. Beer and a bonfire? That sounds fantastic. That sounds bloody fantastic. Do you get snow around where you are? So, like, are you gonna have, like, a winter, like, a really, truly winter-themed bonfire with a beer? Or are you in, like, an area like me where you don't get a lot of snow at all and it's just gonna be sort of dead plants around you? Nice. Seeing friends and family. Very, very good. Eat lots of delicious food. That's always lovely. We're gonna do, I was inspired by a conversation we were having last week about beef nachos. because I like to make like homemade nachos. And I think that's what we're gonna end up doing for our Christmas dinner, because we're very non-traditional like that. And I really, really like them. I'm looking forward to it. Chaos Cultist just wooed. I don't know if you guys heard it in the distance, but he did let out a woo of yay for the idea of beef nachos for Christmas. I'm excited for it. Let's see. This is looking good.
Hooray, Christmas nachos!
Christmas nachos! Woo! Alright, let's keep going. Oop, I should be on camera though. Oh yeah, I'm really liking the look of this, by the way. This green over top the brown. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting, I think, because I pulled out a couple of opaque greens as well. And I think I have one that might work super well as a highlight to this. We'll find out. I am liking the much more organic nature of how this is appearing though, because of the layering of the contrast colors and the shades. It's looking good. Looking good. I don't know, rainy weather is winter weather to me where I am too, because it's been actually raining the last couple of days. Like, the fact that there's sun coming in through my window right now is the first time in like 2 to 3 days that we've actually had clear skies to actually even let this amount of sun in. And honestly, I'm grateful for it, because it helps light up the painting. There were points when I was painting the Space Marine where it was just really dark, and I was worried about the footage not being clear enough. So I'm glad it turned out well. I just like turned on every light I possibly could. But I guess that's technically still what I've done. Getting her feet right now. That might be a little hard to tell. Alright, that is looking distinct and I like it. My idea was I wanted her flesh to look like it was fresh growth. You know when trees are young and they have a little bit more of that green hue to some of their bark and everything? That was sort of what I was going for, and I really think that it's poppin'. I gotta say, Plaguebearer's Flesh is genuinely one of my all-time favorite contrast colors. I end up weirdly using it on so many more projects than I would originally thought I would use it, based on the fact that it's kind of like a slightly unpleasant looking green, I think some people might consider, because it's so... like, I really like it. Slowly turn that because I wasn't sure if I actually sealed it all the way. Thank God I did. Like, I like it because it's sort of a deep olive green, but I know some people like look at olive greens and go, that just looks like puke. So I know, like, it's a sort of a mixed bag, you know? Ooh, Peter, you're experimenting with the Speed Paint 2.0. That is awesome. I haven't picked up any of the 2.0 yet, but I did like the 1.0, even with its slight reactivation issues that I know some people had with it because of the formula and everything. I'm very, very excited to try the 2.0 line. And I'm also really excited to try their War Paints Fanatic line, because that, like, it looks so good. It just looks so good. And I want to see how they interact together. I want to see how 2.0 Speed Paints works with Fanatics. Like, can they be combined to create these just gorgeous paint jobs? I hope so. That's my goal. Do I still have my green screen on? One moment. No, it's this one, I think. Filters, chroma key. Let's just turn that off. Hey, my shirt's not wibbly now, and my soda looks proper. Sorry. When I do the filming for green screen, I forget to turn it off sometimes. From what they've been showing in the videos, it looks amazing. I do know, I can't remember his name. It's an older channel that's been around. The guy is also older. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But I did see somebody come out with a review recently of, he got sent the entire 216 mega pack, like, full thing. Like, he got the full set. And he has a review on it. So, and I can't remember what it's, because I don't normally watch a huge amount of his content, because I don't have time to watch a huge amount of other people's content, but I don't remember. I'll look it up on my break, because I saw it on my feed the other day. But yeah, looks cool. I'm excited. Thank you. No, I think the green is looking really good so far too. Okay, let's see. Where is does she have? Okay, I think she has like a full covering on her chest, so we're just gonna need to paint her arms. Lowering my light a little bit. What if I move this? Will that help? I might be blocking some of my own light. Oh my god, that helped. Okay. My paint pot, or my water pot, was blocking my light a little bit. Consider your angles, Angela. Jeez. You are a professional after all. I keep telling myself that. I'm not sure it's true. Alright, let's get this side. Okay, that's looking good. I need a little bit more fresh paint on my palette. It might be Tabletop Minions. Hold on. That sounds... Here, I'll look it up. But yes, I think you might be right. Yes, you are absolutely correct. It is Tabletop Minions. He is the one who got it. And yes, I haven't watched the full review yet that he has on it, but he did. I saw that he released it. And I was like, ooh, how fancy. Got sent the entire section, did he? Very cool. I'm very jealous. Alright, let's keep going. Let's do her fingers. Some ugly pooling there. Let's pull that off. It's looking better. There we go, and then let's get the neck. Yeah, it's looking great. Let's get the ear a little bit more delicately. Alright, I need to switch over real fast because there's a couple of places I've noticed where I did not get the Seraphim Sepia, and one of them is on her hand, which is a problem. I do sometimes watch some toy collector, like collection videos. I haven't watched many recently, but I used to watch a lot of the pro wrestler ones, actually. So like when Ethan Page used to do his toy collecting vlogs and his toy hunts. I don't remember... I actually haven't looked in a while, just because I stopped watching them at near the end of COVID or so. But when Matt Cardona and Brian Myers were doing their toy hunts, I used to watch those like back in the early 2020s and before that. But I haven't really watched them too much since. I have a problem where if I watch too much of those, I get encouraged to spend sometimes, and I need to not right now. So I have sort of pulled back on watching some of the toy collecting because it just makes me go, ooh, I want that toy, that's so cool, let me go do that too. And then it just becomes a problem. Oh yeah, no, it was literally like, it was very, very recently. So I only saw it like randomly, I think, while I was checking to make sure actually my video went up properly. And I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm jealous. He got the whole set. Dang it. I hope it's cool. Just doing a little bit of spot coloring where I feel like I want a little bit more green.
I am sorry I left your green screen on.
Oh, that's okay. No, it's fine.
I made you a tiny card. Macro lens.
Macro lens on the Lego. Honestly, it looks freaking... Look how cool that looks! Dude. You don't want to take some pictures of Lego with a macro lens.
Might work out well, yeah.
Is that doing anything?
If you have autofocus on, no.
Okay, cool. Let me just,
Yeah, it has no zoom. It's
okay.
Macro.
I wasn't... That's what I was trying to figure out. Look at that! That's so cool!
Yeah, the ring on there is focus.
Got it.
I like how the monkey D. Luffy smile on the front is printed.
Oh my god, you're right. That is so cool. I don't feel like they normally print the Monkey King emblems on things.
Nope.
Dude, what a cool piece.
Yes.
That's awesome. Man, I love it so much. Alright, let's bring us back down a little bit so we can refocus on our sweet tree girl. Ah, that's so cool. I was looking at all of the upcoming releases for LEGO for January, and the Monkey Kid stuff, I'm so excited for. The big city! We get Megaopolis! And I'm just so pumped for it. Like, I want to build it so bad. I'm still working on the Avengers Tower. I am still working on that. I thought about doing that today, but I really wanted to paint, and I knew I needed to get her done for my game. So I was like, I'm gonna paint instead. But I am still working on the Avengers Tower, in case you are wondering. I meant to switch to do, so that I could do the Seraphim Sepia, but I still have a little bit of green on my palette, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I think her belly is actually exposed. I think she's got like a weird bikini on. Because that looks just like her normal flesh. And so does that. Yeah, I think that is what's happening. Okay. There we go. I think this might actually be part of the outfit, though. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, because on the back, she's got, like, this shoulder piece. Maybe that's just vines. I think that's just vines. I see. Okay. Okay. I'm understanding her outfit a bit better now. Cool. Cool. So go around the vines. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we get the vines, because it'll work. I'm going to cover them in a little bit of a darker green, I think. There we go. There we go. The back of her neck a bit more. Okay. Seraphim Sepia. Seraphim Sepia. Don't let me forget. I would love to get sent one. I did reach out to Army Painter and was like, hey, I would be interested in testing like the starter set or a couple colors maybe or something. But unfortunately they told me that things were a little tight and they didn't have a huge amount to send out because of production, which I'm like, you know, that makes sense. So I tried. We'll see if maybe they eventually down the line send me something, because they did send me some stuff for the 1.0 speed paint line when that was originally being out there. But I don't know if they are going to send me anything. It'd be great. I'd love it. I'd love to give it a try and like test something out, paint something up with a couple of colors or something like that. But even if they don't, it's not a big deal. I'm going to pick some up when it releases. My plan is, I don't know if I'm going to get the complete set as much as I do think that would totally be a viable thing to do. But I'm actually very interested in the mega set because I want to see what that paint stand is like that comes with it. I think it's a good opportunity to not only review the new paint line from Army Painter, but also check out and see what their MDF like paint stands are like, because I think the concept of giving that is like, or sorry, not the mega, it's not the mega one that comes with that, it's the most wanted, whatever one comes with the paint rack. I want to get that one because I want to see what the paint rack is like, as well as that way I can test some of the colors. Because I actually think it's the most wanted that comes with the rack. And the mega set just comes with, some, like, brushes and miniatures or something like that. Now I can't remember. But regardless, I want to get one of the sets. It'd be cool. Sepia. Sarah from Sepia. I did it again. I got literally distracted. Stop distracting me. Ivan, well that's fine. Diagon Alley, it will be there, you'll be around, and the Millennium Falcon is still a cool build, so I hope you're enjoying it. Sarah from Sepia on that hand. Okay, looks good. And then it was underneath, yeah, right between her legs. Alright, there we go. Okay, that looks a bit more covered, but not completely. Where's my paint? There it is. Sometimes I lose the paint on my palette when it, like, because I put such small amounts on there. Alright, I'm just gonna hold her upside down for a minute while I let that paint dry into position. Yeah, because it really does not want to stick in that section. Well, you know what? That's fine. It's underside. We're probably not going to see it. And we're going to end up adding other colors. So we've got a little bit of a better coating on there now, and I think it'll be fine. Have I painted all of her flesh? No, this hand needs to be painted still. And then the one we just painted, the backside of it needs to be done. Let's see, can I get it to focus on her hand? Probably not. Oh, I did. Let's see if we can get it to hold there for a moment. Alright, that's looking good. Yeah, I'm just using the camera to sort of check and see how we're looking. Get the underside new. That's why I like having a handle. I can flip her whatever way I need to. And I just find it easier to hold her that way with the handle rather than by the base of the model itself. Alright, that is looking pretty good. Let's see if there's anything else. Maybe tint that a little bit with green, because it's kind of in between the two armor pieces. It's a little dark already, but I think we can make it work. That works. Yep, that's doing what I wanted. Okay, looking good, looking good. I think I need to do a little bit of green into that spot near her hips. Well, thank you, David. I appreciate that. Ivan, have a very Merry Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, a very happy holiday. You get to spend it with friends and family, and maybe get to finish your Millennium Falcon. Hey, Anti-Hero God, welcome back, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas as well. You and your dog, Luna. Hope you both have a lovely time, that things go well for you. Get to spend time with friends and family, get some cool gifts, hopefully. You know, all of that jam. And then I hope 2024 ends up going well for you. What was I doing? Oh, right, that little spot. Okay, there we go. Alright, hold on, I need to find a good angle to do this. There we go. There we go. And then now let's get that hand, because it looks like it's dry enough. Nope, it's not dry yet. Never mind. Never mind. I think it's gonna be okay. I think we just cover it. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'm feeling good about that. I think we're in a good spot for her flesh. What do I do for her hair? Ooh, we're gonna go darker green. Like Camo Creed. I used that on the Marine, my fancy Space Marine, and I really liked it, so. I'm gonna thin it down a little bit so it's a little bit more transparent. But I think this is gonna give us a nice evergreen look to complement with those yellow greens that we just put in. Let's get her in focus, there we go. Let's get in the back of her head real quick. I am going to take her off camera for a second to do this, just for control purposes. Okay. I think that looks good. Let's get her back. And we'll get the longer strands. Ugh, look how cool that looks. I don't know if it's showing up super obvious on your screen, but it looks really good on mine. And by screen, I mean in real life. Oh my gosh, I really am quite pleased with how this is coming out. She's looking great. Sorry I've been quiet, I've just been very focused on like, okay, get the color where you want it to be. Don't let it pool in weird places. There we go. Like what it was trying to do there. Do a little bit of spot touch-ups. Oh, yeah. Oh, and then make sure we actually paint the entirety of what you're working on, Angela. That would be good too. Ondarian ASMR, welcome, welcome! My Legionnaire. Good evening! It is not a specific Wood Elf character, no. She's actually a character from the game Oathsworn. If you remember potentially the Warbear that I painted recently as a full video, it's from that board game. She's the other character that I'm running in the game, one of like, I don't know, I think like 14 options that we have. And each player runs 2 people because the campaign is always played as a group of 4 characters. Like even if there's only 2 actual human people controlling everybody, you always bring 4 characters. So this is the other one that I'm running. I wanted to play. I'm playing the Warbear and a Wood Lady and a Tree Elf, or basically no, she is literally a Tree Lady. You know, the Polar Bear was great. She ended up being amazing. I just realized that both of my characters are lady characters. That's hilarious. That was not intentional. I just happened to like both of them in regards to their concept. Oh my god, I really like how this is turning out. I'm just emphasizing, I want to go a little bit deeper with the green, actually. Really make it stand out. I'm getting slight Shigo vibes. I don't know why, but I am. Alright, don't touch the one that is drying right now, Angela. Don't be dumb. Let's paint the one that's not drying, and we'll come back to the other one once it's dry fully, and we'll emphasize some of the green. Oh yeah, this is looking so cool. Oh, hold on. down, there's a section that I didn't paint at all. We should probably make sure to get that so we don't have unevenness. Okay. Okay, that's better. There we go. Now it's better. Yeah. There we go, there we go, there we go. And then one more. Okay. Alright. Loving how that's looking. Just gonna have her sit there for a moment. Like, clean that paintbrush and also check in on chat. Johnny, well, welcome. I'm glad you found the channel. You've only painted one figure ever, and it was from the Tamiya Sherman tank. You have some Warhammer stuff, but you haven't built it yet. Well, Johnny, don't feel discouraged to, like, get into painting anything. Take your time, go at your own pace, figure things out as you go, and it's just have fun with it. Like, explore, try different techniques. There's tons of tutorials out there. Obviously, you can follow any of mine, but there are plenty of channels that give you great guides on various techniques or even color schemes that you may want to try out, and I'd highly encourage you to just explore that, get inspired by what you see other people doing, and have fun. Like, that is the main thing, is just to have a great time with painting. That is why I love it personally, and why I share it with people, is because I want to encourage everybody to have the same joy with painting that I do. Oh, so if the green on her hair is actually the same green that I used on the Space Marine previously, which is the Camo Creed, or Creed Camo, sorry. I said it backwards. But it's just this Creed Camo, sorry, I don't know what I did there, but I scuffed up my label. But it's a really nice, deep, evergreen color tone, and it was just blending in really, really nicely with the overall wash that I did in brown. So basically what I did on her first was I washed the entire model using Seraphim Sepia, which is why you see like these brown tones. That's just the Seraphim Sepia by itself. Gosh, she looks really good on camera right here. Like, just, look how good she is. And then I decided to go with a Plague Bearer Flesh contrast color over top all her actual flesh tone to emphasize that, and I wanted it to have that sort of fresh green tree look, you know, like when trees are young and they sort of have a little bit of that soft greenness to all their bark. I wanted it to have that so that she looks like she's young and vibrant. And then for the hair, I decided to go with a deep green because I was like feeling Shigo vibes, if you remember her from Kim Possible. And so loving that, loving the way she's looking. Now I think what I want to do is I'm going to emphasize some brown tones on her actual armor, but I'm going to pretty much leave that in brown. And then for her loincloth, we're going to go with, I think, another green color tone. But I haven't decided if I'm going to go with a light green or another dark green. The other thing is that I want to let her hair dry thoroughly so that I can do a second coating, because I think I want to have it maybe even be a little bit darker. It still has a smidge of the brown showing through, but that might just be because it's still wet. That's why I want to let it dry fully. Because, like, on the camera, I'm really liking the look of it. In real life, it's still shiny because it's so wet still. And that's the main thing. Nice. Yeah, armor is super fun to work on. Really, really, really great stuff. I would, if you've not tried them and you want to take, like, armor to the next level, Tamiya weathering powders, like, or just weathering powders in general. Like, you don't have to specifically go for Tamiyas. I just happen to have those ones, so those are the ones that I'm familiar with. But I know there are the other brands out there that make weathering powders, but, like, play with them because they're so fun and they really do bring, like, another just level to whatever you've painted already. Super great stuff. Silverman, you mean like a storm giant from like D&D? Or are we talking like a storm giant from some other franchise? I do like working on, like, bigger models. Those are all very fun to work on. I do have one larger model that I need to work on also for the campaign, but Chaos Cultist was like, you maybe shouldn't work on that one on camera because he's kind of a spoiler for the game. I'm assuming you mean D&D, the D&D one. I don't know if I have a Storm Giant for D&D. I have like a pretty substantial D&D collection, and I even have some larger ones. But, like, I don't know if I specifically have any Storm Giants. I know I don't have the newer, like, WizKid one, if that's the one that you're talking about specifically you like to see me paint. I haven't painted a WizKid model in a while. I think the last thing I painted was, like, a Manticore, potentially. Okay, let's start working on the armor while the hair dries, and then we'll come back to it, so that we're not just dilly-dallying. So what I was thinking, actually, for the armor was originally going to be Agros Dunes, because I was thinking of going a little bit more yellow, but I'm now thinking I want to lean a little bit more just brown. So I think I might just do Skeleton Horde. Because I don't want it to go too much darker, but I do want it to settle into the recesses a bit more. So let me do a Skeleton Horde, like, wash almost. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is the correct move. Because I really like what the Seraphim Sepia has done, but I want it to be a smidge darker. But I don't want to just put more Seraphim Sepia on it, because I'm worried that's going to not darken it the way that I want it to. Okay, yeah. I think this is doing what I want it to. I'm going back and forth of, like, is this working? But I think it is. There we go. Ah, Space Wolf player than Johnny. Nice. I have never actually painted any Space Wolves, oddly enough. Probably because I don't like what they do to Magnus. He did nothing wrong. No, he did. He did lots of things wrong, but that doesn't mean that I want to see him punished. But I get you. I love the appeal of the Space Wolves. I definitely get the, or I guess I get the appeal of the Space Wolves. Because I do like their fur. Like, all of the fur that they have would be, I think, really fun to paint. And the War Bear that I painted for Oathsworn is kind of what I would probably end up doing on Space Wolves. I might actually end up, like, giving them sort of icy armor, like what I did on her, and then doing the, like, a lot of emphasis on white fur, just because I like that contrast. But they are pretty cool. All right. Yeah, I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do on her clothes to sort of help emphasize some things. It's gonna look, hopefully, pretty sick. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Alright, let's work on the shoulder pad, I think. I haven't tried the AK weathering powders yet, but I hear good things about them. Have you have you used them? Do you like them? There we go. Oh, hold on. We've got some, like, awkward angles here. Yeah, to paint. Love it, love it, love it. Bye, Peter. No problem. I hope you have a good rest of your day. You can always watch the VOD later to check in and see how things went once you left. What's up, Bruzy? Not a whole lot is up with me. I'm just working on my Oathsworn miniature. Hope you're having a great day today. There we go. Let's get the other shin pad. Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, that is her leg. Hold on. Get off. Okay, let's get the green back out. Clearly missed some of her flesh tone. Oh, well, I hope you have a good night then. There we go. This is supposed to be green. That is her fleshy leg. There we go. Now we've connected it all. Alright, I'm gonna take her out of the light real quick so I can see how she's... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, she is looking as good in real life as she is on the screen. I am really like this. Okay, I want to emphasize her hair a bit, so I'm gonna come back to the Creed camo. Nice. Congratulations on getting off work early. That's exciting. Is it? Oh, probably because it's you're going into the. Sorry, I almost burped there. That was I'm disgusting. Probably because you're going into the holiday weekend, of course. Happy holidays to you, by the way, Bruzy. Hope you're having a good holiday weekend. Especially since it's getting to start early. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna get rid of that. One of my hairs. Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to do a second coat. Alright, so it's looking good. Darken these up here. Yeah, I like that deep green. I like that deep green a lot. If it's not obvious, green is one of my favorite colors, and I use it all of the time. Like, there's very few painting tutorials I can actually think of off the top of my head that where I don't use green. Because I'm obsessed. It just brings me so much joy. Oh, the field ordnance battery! I love the field ordnance battery. I've built one, painted it on the channel, and I have a second one that I need to finish. I don't remember which gun did I use. I don't remember which gun I used the first time, but I have the other, basically the alternative option still left to paint up. But such a great, like, figure. I like it because it comes with both a big gun. But also little dudes to paint. So it's a mix of both. Alright, I think that's looking good. Sometimes the light actually, like, makes it hard for me to see what I'm doing. I will admit. Like, for example, I missed an entire section there. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now specifically. I'm just doing some very, like, fine detail work, and I need it to be closer to my face so I can see what I'm doing. Instead of you seeing what I'm doing. My apologies. Alright, there we go. So what I did, once it focuses, is there's a little bit of, like, gap in the thing that's holding her hair together, and I just wanted to get in there and dab it a little bit. But I am very happy with how that is looking. Let's pull her away a little bit. Bring some light over it a little bit more. She's looking great. I'm going to take a very slight break because I just realized that I have been going for about an hour and 15 minutes and I want to stretch my legs, and I'll wait till go on my break until after in just a moment, since I just see that we had another Legionnaire, actually 2 Legionnaires show up. Hello, Peter, and hello to Havman. Welcome, gentlemen, to the stream. So this is what I've done so far. I've been working on my Oathsworn miniature. We've painted her hair a dark green. We've got her flesh tone done up in Plague Bearer's flesh. And originally I washed the entire model in Seraphim Sepia. And then on all of her armor, we've gone back in with a Skeleton Horde wash to basically emphasize some of the browns. And now I think I'm going to... I want to paint the loincloth. Do you think I should still keep with the green color tone, or do you think I should go... Like, should I go with a different color that maybe complements? Should I do something either that could be a floral color for the loincloth, or do you think I should do yellow? Because I think yellow could be interesting. So we're going to contemplate that. And when I get back from my break in a little bit, we'll paint it. I'm leaning towards yellow. Or just going with a green. Yeah, I'm leaning towards... I don't know. We don't know. I just don't know. I am going to, while we let those dry, I am going to paint the bow in dark oak. I want to bring up... Okay, a little bit. Is it starting to get too bright because of the light coming in? Hold on, let me adjust my blinds. I feel like she was getting blown out a little bit. Is that okay? Is that still good? Well, have a good rest of your day. Hope that your workday goes fine, and you can watch the rest of the VOD later. Ooh, I do like the idea of autumn. Maybe something orange then? Like maybe a little bit of an orangey brown could work. That could be fun. All right, let's do this first in a bit of red. Oh yeah. That's looking great. That's looking really nice. Pulling a little bit hard in some places, so it was just removing that. Spread that color around. Alright, that's looking good. Now let's do this side. I am liking the idea more and more of maybe something orangey. Especially now since I've put a little bit of red on here. I think it's helping emphasize her a little bit, and I think it might be the direction to go. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, cool. That is looking... Oop, you can't see. There you go. Sorry about that. It's looking distinct and different from her armor, which is good. That's what I was hoping for. Let's go ahead and take my break now. Fall colors, I'm leaning towards you guys with that, with the fall colors. So like maybe a little bit of orange. Maybe I can do... Ooh, I can wet blend from like yellow into orange or orange into yellow. I do like that idea. Okay. I'm going to contemplate that while I'm on my break. I'm going to grab myself a little bit of a snack because I'm hungry. You want to see how she's coming along?
Cool.
What do you think?
Yeah, I like what you did on the armor.
Thank you. Yeah, I just went in with some skeleton horde to emphasize it a little bit. And then I'm going to do the loincloth. I think we've been chatting about it in chat.
Mhm.
And leaning towards fall colors. So maybe like something orangey or like a gradient from orange into yellow.
Yeah, as long as it pops away from that, because right now the skin and armor are close to each other.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm going to come back in.
I
I
mean,
think
she's a stealth archer, a dryad. It makes sense that they.
and she's supposed to be made of wood. So like I do want her to kind of look like she ends up blending in with the deep wood a little. But yeah, I am leaning towards sort of those fall colors. I like that idea. Okay. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in a moment. Hey, I picked the right one to come back to. I remembered which one we were at. Hello, everybody! I have returned. I have consumed hummus and pita. It was delicious. And burned my fingers a little bit because the pita was hot.
I'm gonna drop your music.
Oh, thank you. I didn't realize you had raised it when we...
Yep.
I see.
So if you couldn't hear her, folks, sorry.
I'm sorry. Hello, I am back. I had pita and hummus. That's all I said. Let's keep painting because I am leaning... I like your guys' idea of warm color tones. So I'm leaning towards Griffhound Orange. Okay? I think we're going to go with Griffhound Orange. And then we might mix in some Iron Jazz Yellow. Oh, no. Gross Dune to bring in the browns back. Words. I'm just gonna repeat things a billion times. There's my address. Tick. Alright, there we go. These ones don't need the vortex mixer. They shake pretty easily. I am talking far too quickly and stumbling all over my words today. It is a problem. We're going to try to slow down. We're having a chill painting session. I'm going to get a little bit of this brown onto my palette. I'm going to clean my brush, and we're going to get some of the Agros Dune onto my palette so that I can mix them if I want to. Wait. Is this unopened? No, it is opened. Okay. I swear I've used this paint pot before. Okay. I'm still gonna pull the Iron Jaws Yellow out. You can't stop me. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm looking at the brown, and while it does end up being yellow, it's not like super yellow, and I want it to be a little bit more yellow, so we're gonna put an actual yellow out. Go figure. Go figure. All right. With this in mind, what I'm gonna do is actually get to painting. I'm gonna go with the dune first to say that's where the browns sort of begin. Then we're gonna move into the oranges. Okay. Really get some of that orange color in there. Bring back in the Agros Dune. Like that, and now finally rinse our brush a little bit, and we'll get some of this yellow in here. And some more orange. There we go. I like it. I think I want it to be a little bit more orangey than yellow though. I'm gonna bring a bit more of that color tone down. Okay. I actually think that worked pretty well. I'm gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna do the other side. And in the meantime, I'm gonna... Ooh, Putting a brush into my water violently. Poor bristles. I'm so sorry. I treat you so hard. I'm so sorry, everybody. Hello, Mercarion. Welcome. Thank you. I am quite happy with how the blend has turned out. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just had an idea. Okay, I'm gonna emphasize the gem in yellow, I think. Let's get it focused. She's got this sort of like gem looking thing here. There we go. Oh, I like that. This brings a bit more color in. I also need to do this to emphasize a little bit more of the brown on top. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is I want to use Skeleton Horde on the Skeleton Horde. Yeah, I'm gonna use Skeleton Horde again. Emphasize a few more areas and do a little bit of spot washing. Because I think we're gonna end up doing the blend on like this section here, so I want to have this be a little darker. Because that looks more like armor rather than cloth to me. Maybe she was inspired on that. This is a character from Oathsworn, the board game, but I can definitely see how she kind of looks like the... She might look like the Living Tree race from Guild Wars. Emphasizing the yellow a smidge more. Now that it's dried, it's not as, like, obvious. It's the nice thing about playing with contrast paints. You can kind of glaze them back over each other and really bring out some beautiful colors. Oh, yeah. Just like that. Okay, I think the warm, like, the warm fall color tones, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, I want to do the same thing. So we need to reapply some paints to our palette because I've dried up all of my Gryph-hound orange. Use it right all up. Beautiful color. One of my classics from my Death Guard. Ooh, Johnny, that sounds cool. I hope you were successful in finding a piece of driftwood perfect for your project. Oh, that sounds so cool, actually. Alright, ready? Let's go. Yellow. Need more yellow. Ah! Thought I had more on my palette than I did. Let's see. Get her back in focus for you. There we go. That is looking better. Yes. Perfecto. And then what I'm actually just going to do is I'm going to glaze a little bit on the back. Because it's not going to be as visible, and we're probably not going to see it much. But that way it's there. Oh yeah, that looks great, actually. Perfect. It's gonna be a little bit more challenging to do the underside of the front of it, but we'll try. Ondarian, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you also have a wonderful Christmas or Festivus or whatever other holiday you might celebrate this season. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you for being here and hanging out with me for a little while. See you later. Bye. Alrighty. Let's keep going, everybody who's still here with us. We need a little bit more of our brown. That's what I'm looking for. Agros Dune it is. Okay, got it. Now, I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see of this, so I apologize, but we're gonna try our darndest. Okay. There is our brown. Go in with our orange. Okay, and then come back in with some more yellow. Oh, yes. Yes, okay, I really, really am happy with how this blend has gone, actually. Pretty substantial. Yeah, I know, Jack-a-lack. My cat's like, hey, I know that you're painting, but I would like so much focus to be on me, please, and how you should feed me. And my answer to him is later. Yeah, later. All right, that is looking fantastic. Looking really, really good. What more do I need to do on you? Man, you were looking really good, actually. So I want to emphasize... please do not claw my leg. The cat tried to murder me. Alright, I want to emphasize the gem a little bit more again. Okay. Jack Black, what are you doing? What are you messing with? Why do you have to be obnoxious. Because you're not giving me attention, Mother, that's why. He's very needy, my cat. Okay, I'm actually very pleased with that. I think I might just need to... Okay, hold on, I'm gonna try something. Yeah, we're just painting it orange, it's fine. It just needs to... It's not standing out enough without being orange, in my opinion. There we go. Okay, I want to come back in with a very tiny brush. And some more... Okay, we're gonna first do some spot watching with some more skeleton horde. Awesome! Get back to work on that P51 Mustang. That sounds great. You are absolutely welcome for all the tips. I hope you had a good time with your model. And if you ever share it on Instagram or anything, feel free to tag me. I am always happy to check out what you guys are working on. Couple elements on the armor where I feel like I just need a finer brush to be able to actually pull out the details I need. Hopefully you can see them decently. Alright, so now what I think I want to do... What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Do I want to attempt to dry brush anything to bring out any highlights? I'm not sure that I do, actually. I feel like I've already got... Because she's already got such high grooves on a lot of the high portions of her model anyways, but I'm getting some pretty nice highlights already. I really think we just need to move on to the base. So for the base, because the tree is part of the Oathsworn, like, deep wood, and I've already painted some trees in that style, I want to go with the same color design. So we're going to use the Ancient Forest color from Too Thin's coat line from Duncan Rhodes. And we're going to use that on the branch she's standing on. This will, I think, also help her stand out away from the tree. Because I'm unclear if she's meant to be like a person of the forest, specifically, or if she is like a separate tree person who just... the forest isn't like invaded. So we'll find out. But let's work a little bit on the base before we call it for the day. Waffle the Man 101, welcome. So glad you were able to make it to today's stream. We've got a little bit longer going, so you are just in time. I'm working on my Oathsworn miniature. I'll show you her in just a moment in a little bit more detail. Let me just finish what I'm doing right here so that this paint on my brush does not go to waste. There are a couple areas sometimes on the model where I'm like, man, the paint really does not want to stick to that sharp edge. That crisp, sharp edge. Yes, I hear you being loud. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat. Hello, Stacking Limit. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day today. Oh, one of my lights just died. Well, it's probably good that we're going to be ending the stream very shortly. At the top of the hour, that is. Because I am getting hungry. Just like my cat is meowing at me for. And I think I'm gonna get myself some lunch soon. Oh, he sounds so sad. His life is so hard. He starves, you know? He just never gets fed. Sometimes my pets are very dramatic about their lives. To try to get sympathy, you know? And it does not work. He is very starving, you're right. Such a difficult time. He's only eaten 3 times today so far. Clearly not enough. Alright. Looking pretty good. Goes down a little bit over here. There we go. All right, that's looking pretty great. It'll get a dry brush once it's dried to bring some highlights out, and also a wash. Oop, I forgot a little bit there. And this entire branch, yeah, I just completely ignored that. I don't know why my brain just was like, yeah, that's clearly not something that needs to finish being painted. Of course. It is, Angela. You do, in fact, need to finish painting that. Alright, there we go. Now we've painted the branch. It kind of weirdly blends into the ground. I'm not really sure, like, what they were going for there, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll work on it. We've got 5 minutes left, so I do think I'm going to probably call it there. I am really pleased with how that loincloth turned out. Like, just the blend ended up being really pretty. Thank you guys for that suggestion. Overlord Tweak, I hope you were able to get more purple onto your Incan army. That sounds really cool. And I am glad that your grocery store trip seemed like it went fine, although I imagine it was probably very busy and maybe a little bit... Yeah, ew might be a good way to describe that right now. Oathsworn is a board game. It's a big box adventure game that is a RPG sort of like game where you are going through and you have narrative portions where you're in the city completing quests and that kind of thing, going through little scenarios, all voice acted on the free app by the gentleman who played the bear in Game of Thrones. Really, really nice voice acting. And you are playing as the Oathsworn, who are warriors who are going out and trying to protect people from the forest that's basically eating everybody. It's a carnivorous forest. It's actually very cool. And then once you're done with the narrative portions, you end up leading into an encounter, which ends up having you fight some sort of big monster. And the first monster that we fought was actually a big rat. And I don't think this is spoiler because it's literally the first boss, so you probably will find out about it. I'm gonna go grab ours because Chaos Cultist painted it up, and that's how we'll end the stream, is we'll look at the rat that Chaos Cultist painted up, because I think it's super cool. Give me a sec. No, boy, I'm not feeding you. Alright, here is... I'm gonna pull back because it's a bigger model. So the macro lens might feel a little extreme for it. You can do it, camera. It's like, no, I refuse to look at it. It is a very large... Here, can I just show it here? Yeah, there we go. It is a very large rat with a bunch of baby rats on the back. I love the way that it turned out. He looks so cool. And then the next one that we're painting up is, well, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's a pretty cool model as well. Oh, that's why it's not doing anything. Okay, I'm dumb. I had it locked. There we go. Look at our beautiful rat. It was very fun to fight this thing. Loved it. I actually hope we get to fight it again, because we actually didn't have him fully painted when we fought him originally. But very happy with how it turned out. It is wonderful. And I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end it today. I have played it, Tutor, and I really like it. So I'm not finished with my campaign, but I am onto the second, section. And we're going to be playing more this coming week for Christmas. We decided one of the things we were going to do, since we were taking a little bit of downtime from making full-on like produced videos, is we were going to play some more board games and build some more Lego. Just, you know, give ourselves some fun activities to do through this holiday season, and Oathsworn's one of the things that we want to play. So we're going to be continuing our campaign. I've been enjoying it. I really like the system. I really like all of the miniatures. I think the gameplay and the narrative is fun. I like the encounters. It's just super, super cool. So I definitely would encourage people who are into those sort of big adventure board games to definitely check out Oathsworn. Not only because they have sponsored the channel in the past, but also just because genuinely I've played a lot of big box games like that, and I definitely think this one really deserves the 9.1 it has on Board Game Geek. I said that in my video about it, but I genuinely stand by that of it's just really fun. Like, I have not felt like, I don't feel like there's been anything like overly punishing, but it's definitely challenging, which is really nice. Like, it gives you a good balance of fun RPG-like narrative elements alongside, if you're looking for like skirmish battle, like mechanics and gameplay, then I think Oathsworn is perfect for that. I think it definitely is similar to Talisman, but I think it goes way beyond, I think, what Talisman does, because you have like, it's like Kingdom Death in a way, in the sense that you have like a narrative portion and a separate board for that, and then you have a encounter board, which is where you actually play the skirmish portion of the game. It's just really, really cool. So I would definitely encourage you to check it out if it's something that you're interested in. And it is a little bit of an expensive game, I'm not gonna lie, because it is big. It's big, and especially if you go all in and you get all of the miniatures like what I got, it is a little bit pricey. Now, you still get the cool miniatures like the characters if you just get the base game, but your monsters and such end up being standees. Whereas if you want the big monsters to represent the people that you're fighting on the board, then like the rat, for example, then you're gonna want to get the miniature version of the game, which is a little bit more expensive, but it doesn't have expansions. It is a campaign game, so there are like 21 pre-planned encounters in just the base game. As far as I know, I don't know if they're doing expansions. They may eventually do sort of add-ons and stuff like that, but as far as I can tell, the base game is what you get right now, but it is a lot and it is substantial. So I don't really think it needs expansions. And honestly, I'm kind of glad to see that they didn't. I'd rather see them focus where they did, which is going, okay, if you want to give us a little bit more money or you want add-ons for this game, we're going to produce miniatures, or we're going to do extra add-ons for like fancier dice or like metal coins instead of the cardboard ones that you would have had previously, or plastic ones you would have had previously. So it's like those kinds of add-ons that I like seeing board games at. Stop clawing my legs. Okay, fine, come up here. There, are you happy? You're now part of the show. You're not even looking at the camera. You're not even saying hello to the people. You're just here. Hi. He came because he's hungry. Oh, there you go. They got to see your beautiful face. They got to see your beautiful fluffy face. But yes, I definitely would recommend it. Don't know if it's going to have expansions, but at the best point, I really don't think the game needs expansions. It's big enough as it is. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Before I head out, I do want to give a little reminder that tomorrow there will not be a stream here on YouTube. However, if you want to join me for a little bit of spicy fun for the holiday season, then you can go to my free OF page. You'll find a link to that in the video description below in the link tree. And we will be having a live stream starting at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. Like I said, it's not here on YouTube. It's at the spicy place, the free one. You guys can find your way there. I trust that you're smart enough to do that. And I will see you guys, or at least some of you, tomorrow. And if not, I will see you next week when we're probably going to be back. I think tentatively we actually have a plan to do a stream on Christmas Day, just to, hang out and have some fun, probably building some Lego or something like that, probably continuing to work on the Avengers Tower. So if you want to hang out with me then, you can. He is not a Maine Coon. He's not a full blown Maine Coon, but he's definitely got part Maine Coon in him, I'm convinced. He's a mutt of some variety. He's a rescue kitty, but I'm convinced that he's partially Maine Coon because of just how big he is and how like huge his ears are. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. All right. See you guys later. Say bye, Jack. Bye. Bye, everybody. We're gonna go get lunch now. Bye. Bye. See you guys later.